Hello friends, how are we doing? I hope everyone is doing well, having a great Tuesday. We've had some great news today and we are back for a double stream today. It's great to be back doing some shiny hunts tonight. And how are you doing? Cute La Hook. I'm probably pronouncing that super wrong. I'm sorry, but black and white confirmed. If they are, I've missed something, but I hope they are. I hope you're doing good. Bebum, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you as always, mate. Brandon, how are you? I hope you're good. Andrew and John and Ronan, I hope you're all doing good. If you'd like to get involved in the raids tonight, so I would love to have a Solgaleo. So if anyone's got a Solgaleo they could host and I could steal the path, that would be amazing. But we're gonna go first off for the Suicune. We'll continue the hunt for Registeel because that is still ongoing. So if you'd like to, the code is on the screen on the overlay, the 11551511. And then we'll kick in and we'll start searching for some people to join us. I do apologize if I am a bit snuffly, like nasally. I'm still feeling pretty sick, but I did manage to get some throat spray, so hopefully that helps. That helps out. Tyler joining, jumping straight in. How is everyone though? Double stream, and then we've got Andrew, 2 streams in one day. What are the odds of that? It's nice to be back because I wanted to stream last night, but I was feeling not my best. But we're here tonight and warming up for the Direct tomorrow, the partner Nintendo Direct tomorrow, which is going to be good. And then we're going to have Pokemon Day a week today. By this time next week, we're going to know exactly what we've got coming up in 2024, which is very exciting. Which I am looking forward to. Shiny Suicune will shine today. Hopefully it does. I really hope it does. Bebum. Also been waiting for you to return my messages, mate. I need to. I am sorry, dude. I've had a bunch of things going on, so I will get back to you, mate. I will 100%. Look at you coming in here. Reply to me. I'm not doing it on purpose, mate. Brandon. Can't play because I've been a little stinky and my dad took my... Oh no, that sucks, mate. That sucks. Denise, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Great to see you again. Hope you've had a great afternoon and enjoying your Tuesday. Luke, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I do have Solgaleo, but I do have Mewtwo. Tyler, is that you do have Solgaleo? If anyone's got Solgaleo, I definitely... Is the quality bad or is it just me? So my vitals here are saying everything's fine. I can kind of... I'm seeing everything on my end's alright. So hopefully it's just on your end and it improves very quickly in it. But there we go. Ken, good evening to you, my friend. Brian, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Good luck with the Suicune. Thank you, man. I think we're going to need it. I use his hyper voice. Gets +1 in special attack for his throat spray. That's what we need, mate. That's what we need, hopefully. Scott Sylvian with Pixelate Hyper Voice and Throat Spray is a beast. It is a beast for sure. It's in my 2015 Nationals team. Did me well that year. I love Sylvian so much. I will say one thing. Okay, right, which way? Let me just check this route. What have we got? We've got the water, we need electric. I think that way is the way to go. Although there is a grass as well. So the other way might be good. We'll let the group decide. How are you able to manage 2 devices at once? It is a bit of a task, Andrew. It is a bit of a task, but I have got tape here, so it means I only need one hand to do the reset if we don't get the Registeel. And I just need to press a button over here. Then the switch is pretty easy to maneuver around because we've got so much downtime during turns. So there we go. Bebum, you have next week off work, bro. We've got to make something happen. We've got to. Enters, how are you? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining as well. H3RNRG, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. And also having a great day yourself. So thanks for joining. Going to be at the Utrecht event next weekend. It's my first regional. So excited. That is awesome, my friend. If you see me, definitely come say hi. It'll be very exciting to meet you. But I'm excited for you for your first event as well. Definitely will be rooting for you over the weekend, my friend. Tyler mistyped. What did you mean to type, Tyler? I'm not going to hint at anything again. Bebum, I do want to ask, and this goes out to everyone. What's everyone really think? Like, if you genuinely had to put your money on something being announced next week on Pokemon Day for what we'd expect, what would you say? What would you think we're gonna get? And then I'll give you my thoughts. Just got this shiny, nice, the great British video gamer. Congrats on the shiny Suicune. Such a nice shiny as well. Like, I'm secretly not gonna lie, I'd rather be going after Solgaleo because it's something I need. But I don't have the route in my shield, and I've already done it in my sword. And the save file for my sword is on this Switch, so I can't like even host Solgaleo to get it on this game. So that's why I ask. If anyone does have the Solgaleo route and they're willing to host it for me tonight, I would be forever grateful. I do believe Osirus does learn some electric moves. Might not be a bad shout then to pick it up. I'm sure it gets freeze dry, doesn't it? Does it get freeze dry? It's probably a good shout. Like, we can have a look at its moveset anyway. Managed to get 3 shiny Relo today. Luke, that's amazing. Congrats, my friend. That is great to hear. Such a nice shiny as well. And Ronin, Dan Squared, thanks. Superior is, thinks the next, thinks Superior is the next Terror Raid event. That's interesting. I wouldn't even, it would be a good one, wouldn't it? Ooh, yeah, we'll take the Aurorus if no one else is going to claim it. We will take that. I think Superior could be, you know, it will be a difficult raid, for sure. Especially with the Contrary ability, which it'll inevitably have. I think it's going to be something more blingy than just a starter Pokemon. If I'm completely honest, I think they're going to do something special for Pokemon Day. Like, the thing is, like, Pokemon Day only comes around once a year, and it's like a big celebration, right? So I think Superior will be next on the list. But I really do think that it'll be something else, not just a starter Pokemon. What it will be, I don't know, but I feel like it could be a mythical Pokemon. That would be a good one. Could be a legendary as well. I don't think it'll be as hard as the Mewtwo, but it might be something along those lines, you know. Forever, I got a shiny Galarian Slowpoke in the wild yesterday, but I forgot to save and I lost it. No, Forever, that is brutal. I really hope you're able to get it back very soon if you are continuing with the hunt. Sorry to hear that though. Denise, the trailer had the old school music from the old games, maybe a remaster of Red, Blue, Yellow, maybe coming to the Switch or Johto remaster. That's my feelings. Scott Black and White 3 and hints at Legends Celebi game evening late. And chat up, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as always. Hope you've had a great day and seen you earlier, but thanks so much for coming back. Interest, my heart wants the Legends game, mine too. But I think Let's Go is what I feel like it will be announced. Oh, I hope it's a Legends game. I really do. I really hope we get a Legends game. Ah, don't do this. I mean, Let's Go wouldn't be too bad, but if we're comparing the two, they don't really compare well together. Because, how are you doing? Good morning to you, my friend. And Professor Oak, how are you, sir? I hope you are having a fantastic evening. David, how are you? Virtuoso Matt, how are you as well? And Victini raids, what I said a few weeks ago. David, imagine if we get Victini raids. That would be crazy. No shiny lock either. Tony, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. I think we can expect a mystery gift or two as well. I think we'll get a mystery gift. Yeah, I think we'll get a mystery gift. Special mystery gift. I think we'll get a special raid event as well. So, yeah. I think why Celebi doesn't feature in Scarlet and Violet. The thing is, it's not on the data, so I don't think... What makes you... Are you saying that it's not on Scarlet and Violet because they're going to do a Gold and Silver remake? Or a Crystal remake? It could go down the Crystal route. I'm thinking about possible horrible raids. Levitate Mon, electric typing coverage for ground Mons. I tell you what raid will be very strong. If they decide to do it, if they're brave enough to do it, right? Is a fire terror type Venusaur. That will be so hard. That will be harder than Superior. I'm telling you now, like a fire terror type Venusaur will be the hardest raid we will see out of the starters, because it'll have Sunny Day. I can guarantee it could have growth to boost its special attack by 2 stages, and if they want to be really horrible, they'll give it sleep powder as well, which would be awful. But the coverage it gets between like grass and then the fire, it's like, you know, you can bring your flying types against it, but it's not going to be very effective. It'll be a very hard raid. But yeah, there will definitely be another Let's Go game. My bet for the next Pokemon games is Unova remakes. That's a good bet. I'd say you're pretty safe with that one. Bet for the next Pokemon games is that. A couple of days ago in Scarlet and Violet, I got a shiny Hariyama. Brandon, nice. I love shiny Hariyama. I just love Hariyama in general. Such a good Pokemon. And John, how are you doing, mate? There won't be a new mainline game till the new Switch is announced. So I think it's just going to be Let's Go Johto. I wouldn't be too sad with that, John. I gotta say, I would be a little disappointed. Because I've built my hopes up so high now. And I'm expecting, you know what I'm expecting. You know what I say in these streams. I am expecting all the bells and whistles next week. But I don't know if we're going to get that. And H3, of course, will be Spot You in Utrecht. Castle playing this time around. So it will be good. What 2 Pokemon for Gen 2 Let's Go game? I think it would have to be Pichu, wouldn't it? I would say Togepi. Togepi, maybe. Let's go. Pichu. Yeah, it feels like those would be the ones. Will the normal gel activate if we... I'm gonna take it, just in case. I don't think anyone else wants it. Yeah, what about you, Scott? What do you think? Legends Johto all the way. My favorite gen. Legends Johto, oh, I'm with you. I'm doing really fine. All others as well. Brilliant to hear, Tony. Because did you implement the tape for the one-handed? I did, mate. I did. We've got it right here. It looks such a mess, but it works. And I'm like, it's such a good hack. It's such a good hack. Makes this whole thing so much easier. So thank you so much for the suggestion. Foxdurd, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks for joining the stream. Fire Fairy type raid. Terra. Yeah, Fire Terra. I feel like that would be... I honestly feel like that would be the hardest one. The Venusaur. Fire Terra Venusaur. I've thought for a long time, I thought Fire Terra Rillaboom would be very difficult, but it wouldn't make sense because Rillaboom doesn't get any fire type moves, whereas Venusaur gets Weather Ball and it can play off the sun in that respect. So, I don't know. I doubt we'll ever see it. Venusaur will probably be some wacky type, I don't know. Ground, maybe it gets like Earth Power, doesn't it? Denise has just started playing my copy of Silver, but the battery is dying, so Johto remake would be awesome until I fix my battery. Ah, that is so frustrating. I hope it hasn't died and you're able to, I don't know, you need a GB operator so you can back the save up so you don't lose it. Bebum, when you say Lee like that, it panics me. Very optimistic but hoping for Melmetal raids. You never told me, did you watch the Liverpool vlog? I have, mate. I have. I have watched it, and I haven't seen part 2, but I've seen part 1. I watched it last week when I was resting up, trying to recover from this illness that I've got. But it is so well edited, mate. Didn't mean to start you, bro. I know, but when you do that, I'm like, have I missed the Registeel? Have I missed the shiny? And it's like, it's my instant reaction to that, just that Lee. Yeah. Part 2 still, so part 2 isn't up, so that's the reason why I haven't seen it, mate. No, but it was amazing. You did a great job editing it. Scott, Marl and Togepi for the Gen 2, let's go. That would work. Bebum giving me heart attacks here. Not enjoying that. I like that idea, Scott. PC Isaac, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Tuesday yourself. Nose Horse, hello. Exciting news. They officially confirmed a Pokemon Presents next week. They did. We don't get any event this weekend. I'm expecting a huge event after the Presents. Yeah, I think straight after the Presents we'll get a big we will get a big announcement. That's what I'm expecting anyway. So I don't think we're going to get an event now. I think we could get something announced tomorrow. We could potentially for Thursday night and then have it run over that weekend. But I don't think it'll be a 7-star raid. I don't think it gives people enough time to prepare for it. So I think it would be a 5-star raid at best. And it might be like at best a legendary raid. You know, like we got the Dialga, the Palkia, something along those lines, which would be nice. But who knows? Anything would be fun, I guess. They've done... the raids recently haven't been the best, but... yeah, I really think we're going to get something good on Pokemon Day, which is exciting for Scarlet and Violet. Gives us a reason to go back in, play those games. But I'm very excited regardless. The nice thing, and the thing I wanted to drop in here tonight was... I don't know if many of you have seen. So the interesting thing about the YouTube video that's been uploaded, scheduled... for next week for the Pokemon Presents. When you're scheduling a video on YouTube, and anyone that's ever put a video up, there's a category where if your content is gaming, there's a section where you can put in the game, and you have to type in there. You have to put like, so for Sword and Shield, I'd put Pokemon Sword and Shield, and a drop down will appear and it'll populate with like Sword and Shield, so people know if they're searching for Sword and Shield, that's where your stream or your video will be categorized under. Now, if you look at the live video that they've put up on for the direct, it's categorized under Pokemon Gold and Silver, which is really interesting. So it's either the biggest troll in the world or it's a huge indicator to what we're going to get next week. Now, that to me is quite exciting. So I'm like, ooh. We could potentially, is that like the biggest point sign at something that we're going to see a Gen 2 game be announced? Or is it just a big sign to say, okay, well, this is just going to be a big celebration about Johto. It's its 25th anniversary, so it could be that as well, and it could be nothing. Bryce, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great Tuesday. Great to see you as always, my friend. But yes, I throw that out there. It was just an interesting bit of info. It could be nothing, but it could also point to a big clue as well that we might get something next week. Do you think we'll get a raid that gets announced for Scarlet and Violet after whatever game gets announced? Do you think the raid will be inspired to be like the regional Pokemon? Potentially, they could do that. Yeah. I just realized I can't catch Suicune because I already caught it. No, forever, no. Oh. Shuckle Scott. Shuckle does have a very good shiny. I do like Shuckle a lot. It is a very nice shiny Pokemon. Haven't they done something similar previously with Listener Presents under an old game? I can't remember. They might have done Splatters. I wouldn't put it past them doing that. And you know, it might just be because of the 25th anniversary for Johto. And that's all that it is a sign of. But there could be a little bit of a deeper meaning there. If it is Gen 2 game, I hope they make a Celebi catchable. Me too. I mean, they did on the virtual console, right? So there's no reason why they wouldn't on this version. The other day, I was soft resetting for Shiny Kyogre on Ultra Moon. I found it, but forgot about Gliscopod's ability. It went below half health and ran away. Oh, no. You haven't touched your 3DS since. I am so sorry to hear that, H3. That is horrible. I honestly feel if your Gliscopod is, or Gliscopod is not shiny and doesn't have so much sentimental value to you, I would release that Gliscopod. Extremes, but that is brutal. I'm so sorry to hear that. How many resets did you do for the Kyogre? Were you not counting? Wait, how is there two Suicune? We have a Ditto on our team, Bringer of Despair, and also good evening to you. Hope you're doing good. Dean, what if they pull an Uno reverse card and have Legends Celebi and Let's Go Zora or something like that? That would be crazy, Dean. That'd be wild. They could totally do that as well. They know what they're doing as well with all these things. You know, they put these little things there and they know people are looking and analyzing all these tiny little tidbits of information. So they could be totally leading us down a rabbit hole with it. Who knows? Still on vacation, one more day left. Hope you've had a great time, Bryce. And I hope you enjoy your last day. Sad. Always last day of vacation is always really sad because going home. It's nice in some ways to get back, but also I hope you've had a brilliant time, my friend. It's great to have you on the stream though while you're vacationing. Maybe we can see something shine tonight. That'd be nice. Got to do something with it being the anniversary, surely. I think maybe that's it. Oh, but I just get my hopes up a little bit where I'm like, it's got to be a sign. It's guaranteed. It's confirmed. Legend Celebi is coming. It's like, nah, it's probably not though, is it? It's probably not, but you know, we can all hope. We can hope. I got a shiny Reshiram and 2 checks earlier today. Nice. Decidueye the Unrivaled coming out with a huge shiny hunt. That's amazing. Congrats, my friend. Seth, how are you doing? I did the same thing with circuitry. It's the ultra wormholes are such a dicey. I like get sketched out so much when I come across a shiny in my ultra sun or ultra moon, because it's just like there's no guarantee. It's not like these new games where it's like we've got the guarantee if we come across the shiny. Dynamax raids, you know, most of the time, or we've got the ability to save before encountering the shiny. It's all, yeah, if you lose it, you lose it. It's brutal. How we do today, Lumpy? How are you doing? And Dan, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Yeah, we got the Lugia, Dan. It was nice to have it. Nice to have it. So let's see if we can get this Suicune as well. That would be amazing if we can. First try. Could you imagine? Not this time, but we will keep going. Good job, team, though. That was nice and easy, nice and quick. Dan, chat was telling me you think the next 7-star raid is going to be for Superior. I don't disagree with you. I just think they're going to go a bit bigger with it. I think they're going to do a legendary raid or a mythical. I really do. Okay, let's go again, chat. If anyone would like to get involved, I'd love to have you jump in. The code is on the overlay here. 11551511. So just plug that in and I will start searching, and we'll see if we can have some better luck this next time around. About to head home from work. We'll check back in shortly. Have a safe travel home, Lumpy, my friend, and catch up with you very soon. Monkey plays while playing Pokemon Scarlet. I found a shiny Flygon. Nice. That is awesome. Such a great shiny. After an hour, and I found a shiny, ooh, what was that? It disappeared. Found a shiny Lapras, and now I have 3 shiny Pokemon, and my first shiny was a Snorunt. That's awesome to hear, my friend. That is great. Great shiny hunting. Are there usually discounts on all the games on Pokemon Day? Not generally. But this place is always reducing. Like, I think when a new game gets announced, shortly after that, I think the most recent ones, and probably closer to the time with those games when they get closer to be released, they do get discounted. But not generally on Pokemon Day. I'm not sure about the States, but for a lot of other places, just retail stores and things, they do. But it's more when a new game gets closer to release, they'll be kind of trying to shift the stock. Joey, how are you doing, mate? I've been having crazy luck in DYNAMAX Adventure Raids lately. That is great to hear, mate. That is awesome. I'm so happy. So I wish you luck. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope we do see something shine tonight. Let's see what we've got this first time round. Right. We've got Unpheasant, Magmar, Pinchurchin. I will go Pinchurchin to start us off. Bringer of Despair. Also, I hope the god above or below, it will make a Legend Celebi. That brings me so much. Yes, I hope so as well. That would be great to see. Dan, I was thinking Superior before Pokemon Day. Ah, okay. Had some theories on relying on it. And I think a Pokemon Day will give us Koraidon, Miraidon. That's a good theory in itself. Hey, Dan, it's not too late for them to announce the Superior, you know. This weekend, they could do it. They could still announce it like tonight, you know, or tomorrow at some point. Just to kind of keep people in the loop with Pokemon Day happening, you know, because they want as many eyes on Pokemon Day, at Pokemon Direct as possible. What better way to do it than kind of advertise maybe at the Nintendo partner showcase direct tomorrow, and end that with a terror raid event for Scarlet and Violet that's happening for the next few days in the run up to Pokemon Day. So that could be one, you know. If anyone needs a Quaxley, I am breeding for shiny. I have a bunch of extras, 3 IV, Great Ball, 3 egg moves. Nice, David. That is super generous of you. So if anyone in chat is interested, hit David up. I'm sure he won't mind. Gale Master, how are you doing? Do you think you'll ever shiny hunt in BDSP again? Find the radar method so fun. I love the radar method, Gale Master. I would love to. I would never say no to BDSP. I would love to go back and do it. I really would. What are we gonna go for? Geyser. Let's go for lightning. We've got the terrain up. And we're not weakening Magmar either by doing that. Yeah, I would love to. The radar hunting is one of my favorite methods. I really do love it so much. Just kind of trying to get all of the legendaries at the minute for a big video I'm doing. Suicune's on the list. Solgaleo and Lunala are things I need to get from Sword and Shield, so they should be really the ones that I'm trying to get from the DYNAMAX adventure raids. The Lunala is eluding me every time I try to search for it. I just cannot come across it, and Solgaleo I can't get in Shield, so I need to find someone that has the Solgaleo route that I can jump in on, steal the route, so I can continuously try and shiny hunt for it, because they're the only ways at the moment to get those 2 legendaries. And John, for your Terra Fire Venusaur raid scenario, Acid Spray, Rain Dance, Calm Mind, Tender Cruel clears it. There we go, mate. You've got the strat already down. See, you're the master. You're the master raid tactician. This is why I need a right-hand man. Atomic Hawk, how are you doing, mate? Did you see the Temporal Forces TCG set? They're going to be Zero Ore card printed in this set. Kind of very odd seeing as you can't even obtain Zero Order in Scarlet and Violet. That is very strange, isn't it? I wonder if they're going to do something with Zero Aura similar to what they did in Sword and Shield. I mean, it kind of contradicts what I was saying to Scott a little bit earlier about the Celebi, because it's not on the game data. It feels like it's not going to be something that we would see, but I guess there's nothing stopping them updating the games and then adding it that way. And I guess that way it would keep it super secret, right? Like no one's going to be like, oh, that's what it's going to be. So I don't know, maybe it is odd that it's in the set though, isn't it? Right, they got a shiny Alolan Raichu during DYNAMAX Adventures. Very nice, mate. That is super nice. I got a Magneton earlier, which was a nice catch, but that's the only one I've had recently. Great British video gamer. It's not going to be Legends. It's an Ilka remake. I die on this hill. Gen 10 is taking all their resources. I mean, I would take that. I'd be sad that we didn't get a Legends game, but if it meant that Gen 10 was going to be this polished, really polished game, I'd be super happy with that. I would be like, yeah, just do that, and then we can play the Ilka game while we wait on Gen 10. Are you going to enter Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Global Challenge? Sick. Yes, I am actually. I am. It's weird because we're doing a Leaf Green playthrough at the moment, and it was suggested during the stream that I could use the team that I finished that Nuzlocke with in the Global Challenge. So I might end up doing that and then streaming, and we were talking about doing viewer battles as well. So we might stream the Global Challenge. I'll make the Leaf Green Nuzlocke team that we finished the Nuzlocke with in my copy of Scarlet and Violet, and we'll use that, and then we'll do the Global Challenge. We'll do some viewer battles and stuff like that. So we'll make a bit of a stream of it. I think it would be quite a good stream. So if anyone's interested in that, of course, just let me know in the chat. That would be great to get some feedback on it. An evening, Dean. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Congrats on the shiny Lugia. Thank you, mate. In Newcastle and hype for Pokemon Day. Up the tune, mate. Bye-bye, Dan Ashworth. Hope he's enjoying his garden. Yeah. Great to have you though, Dean, and I am excited for Pokemon Day. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get. It's gonna be good to see what we've got to look forward to for the rest of the year, and what events we get with it as well. Did not consider that. I like that. Gonna be fun next week. We need a Terra event like Sword and Shield Zero Aura event. Unshiny locks, the box legendaries, Ah, yes, I would be so down for that. That would be so good. I should have taken the wide lens, I think, as the item. Brian, you have Solgaleo. Brian, what do I need to give you to give me the route? To let me borrow the route, I should say. To imprint it in my game. That would be incredibly, incredibly helpful if that is something we could do. And we could go after Solgaleo tonight and bench the Suicune for a later date. But I do need to get the Suicune. Maybe if you defeat like a million steroids for Eldorado and unlock Victini raids. Could you imagine? They could do something really fun with that, and it would be so good for the engagement of the game because they want people playing, right? So yeah, you could unlock a shiny Victini event in your game where you could shiny hunt it. That would be so fire. That would be so good. One time I got a shiny Scyther and Lunala. Well, at the same time, DYNAMAX raid had to go for the Lunala, but I've never forgotten that Scyther I lost. Ah, that's brutal. I didn't realize you would get like double. I've never seen anyone get a double before. That is rough. I like shiny Scyther as well. It's a nice one. It's not super obvious, but it's a nice shiny. I just caught Victini in Pokemon Go today. Very nice, but I can't do anything with it other than shove it in home. Be stuck there. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, I've got it now, but yeah. It's funny how they never shiny unlocked it either in Pokemon Go, but nice catch, mate. That's really nice. Islands Dread, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend, and having a great day yourself. Thanks so much for hopping in, joining the stream. Send me some luck so I can finally get my shiny Zygarde from DYNAMAX Adventures. Done. That's a shiny luck. No, really, good luck, mate. I really hope you do see it shine very soon. Keep us up to date with how the hunt's going. I really do keep my fingers crossed for you and send you the shiny vibes so you can get that shiny Zygarde. Such a great shiny, it really is. We don't want the Togetic for sure. I'd love a battle stream from you. Even dare to fight you. I don't know. I don't think you'd lose. I think you'd probably win. I think I'd be on the losing end most of the time. I think you guys underestimate yourselves. Was shiny Koraidon Miraidon in the game data? It is in the game data. Terran Studios, yeah. So it is possible that we do see that as well. You know, that's a rumor that was around a little while ago that's kind of just gone away, you know. But it's not something like we should forget about. I think it's definitely something they could do. Would be nice to have a random battles. Veda, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. I hope you're well. Sir's busy winning a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. Nice. Great to hear you won it as well. You have Solgaleo too. I do them. Haha, nothing needed. Just let me know when. After this one would be great if we could do that. I mean, if either of you are able to and you're free to do it. I mean, if you're not tonight, don't worry. But anytime I could hook up with either of you to try and get the path, it would be amazing. Community events like that would bring folks back. Would be a can't miss. Yeah, it would be, especially if there's the incentive at the end of it to get like the Victini. It would be so good, especially if there is, like, if we do, like you say, you know. I need to keep the Thunders. The Venom Drench. The Hydro Pump's not going to be good, but I'm not going to be very much use in this raid at all. Yeah, I think if they do the Victini and they make it crystal clear that if you complete like 1 million Terrorids worldwide over the time when the event's running, that it will be available in game at full odds, but you can shiny hunt it for the very first time. I think people would be so hyped to do that. It would definitely pull everyone in. Danny, good evening to you. I hope you're good and having a great day. Great to see you as always. Been doing these solo while on lunch. Good luck tonight. Thank you so much. How are the hunts going? I hope you've had some luck with them. This Registeel just doesn't seem to want to be shiny. Do you prefer using Tailwind or Trick Room team? I prefer Trick Room's sick, if I'm completely honest. But I think in the current format, in Scarlet and Violet, Tailwind's probably been the stronger of the two. Although saying that now, I feel more options are available with Trick Room. There's more support options. So Trick Room's a lot stronger than it used to be. So it's a very viable option, you know, especially with things like Blood Moon. You know, we saw Florian have real good success with the Blood Moon in Dortmund. So it's not something to take lightly. I always prefer Trick Room though. Poke Beans, hey everyone, how are you doing, mate? Almost Pokemon Day, 7 days and counting, not long. It really isn't. These stream times are perfect for me. I throw them on in the background while I work. Dan, it's always a pleasure to have you, mate. It really is. We'll have to try and work out some time to do a solo raid together. It would be a lot of fun. It would be. I know you do a lot of the streams when they go up, but if I'm not streaming, I'm normally doing the video and then I'm like in bed because it's so late when they go live for me in the UK. So I don't normally always get to catch all of them, but I do try and dip in because your strategies are very, very good and always fun to use during the events when they're running. Dean, imagine they do all the version exclusive Paradox Pokemon and raids for Pokemon Day event. Could you imagine? I mean, that would be a nice little touch, wouldn't it? And Romy, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great day. Thank you so much for the good luck. This next one might be it. Let's just Venom Drench it. See if that does anything. Which Pokemon movie is your favorite? Mine is the Entei one or the Lugia one. I do like the Lugia one. Which one's my favorite one? I do like Pokemon Forever. The Celebi. What's the like? I really do like that. Trying to think. Which one is that? Genesect. What's the Genesect one called? I would say you know, the Lugia, like Pokemon 2000. Such a classic one is Lugia as well. It's a good story. I like it. Yeah. I would lose 7-0 this season. No, and definitely not. Did I miss you get the shiny Lugia? Philip, no you didn't. I got it off stream, so that is the reason why it's there and we do have it. I'm trying to speed through all the legendary hunts at the moment because I'm working on a big video for the channel, so I need to try and get them done as soon as possible. So when I've been off stream and I've been resetting for other wormholes, not the Registeel, on my Ultra Sun, I have been doing some Dynamax raids in hope of finding Lunala a lot of the time, and I did stumble across the Lugia, so we do have that one, which is super nice to get. But just sad it wasn't on stream because I haven't hit a shiny legendary on stream yet. Maybe tonight, maybe. Danny, the shiny jacket, we need it out. I think that's what we're missing. Beta got time, just booted sword. Beta, send me the code. We can make this Solgaleo happen. I'm happy to bench Suicune. As much as I love Suicune, I'm happy to bench it for the Solgaleo and to try and get Solgaleo. Glom, how are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a great day as well. Fine, I have the Switch open. We could do it next if you need it. Oh, that would be amazing. I don't know which one of you to pick though. Sorry, I've got both of you with your Switches open. That's super kind of you both. I'd rather shiny Keldeo event versus shiny Victini event. I mean, I'm a cock. It's kind of hard to say which one, yeah, because shiny Keldeo would be so good, and shiny Keldeo is very nice as well. I think I would go Victini though over the two. It's hard to pick. I think I would go Victini if out of both of them. If I had to pick one. Yeah, what would everyone else do? If anyone is interested, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is celebrating its quarter-century anniversary. Yes, it is, and it's been bringing out a lot of really fire sets over the past year. It has been. I love a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I did buy a lot of the original, you know, the Blue Eyes, White Dragon booster and those sets, just for that little bit of nostalgia. Got some nice pulls as well. And I got the recent, where is it? I do have it somewhere up there. I haven't opened it yet. I think I'm gonna keep that one. See, I can't see it. I did get another one recently, but I'm like, I'll probably just keep that sealed. Cyrus, the code is okay, 728. Okay, I'll start searching when you're ready. Amazing. Let me just copy this code so I can grab it. Okay, I've got that. Okay. Thank you, Vader. That is amazing. And Brian, thank you as well, mate. Why don't you jump in with us, Brian, to do this one? If you're free, it'd be great to have you on board. Doing all right, thanks. Doing a video edit as a self-care treat. Nice, mate. I hope the video edit's going well. Can assemble the Terror Raid Avengers if we get a sick raid and that would be hilarious. That would be, yeah, I'd be down for that. That would be so good. I think I caught one of my legendary dogs in Shield, but I already have the pair of shiny trio from 2014 events they ran, so I'm okay, man. Is a shiny hunting a sword shield trip or what? I know, yeah, crazy. 1.6. That's super nice that you got the event shinies from 2014 though. That's so nice. I need Victini for the decks, for the shiny living decks. Vader, which character, I know I've probably asked, but which Yu-Gi-Oh character are you doing cosplay for? Metagrave, yes. Sword and Shield. I guess that, my friend. Typos. But yeah, it's nice shiny hunting in Sword and Shield. Like, coming back to the games, I've really enjoyed, I think more than anything, coming back into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and doing the wormhole hunts. I really appreciate those games a lot more than I ever did before, since like having a huge break from playing them and coming back into them. But this Registeel just doesn't want to shine. Right. Let's cheer on the team. I'm waiting eagerly to hear what Vader's cosplay is for Yu-Gi-Oh. Or is it actually Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Moto? I hope it's going well though. I think my chat's broke. Yeah, my chat has broke right there. I need to pop it out. I'm like so behind. Yeah, my chat's definitely broken. Okay. Pop it here. I'm like a million miles behind the chat, so I do apologize, friends. That's good. I've been doing a ton of DYNAMAX adventures lately. You hit the nail on the head. Great change of pace. I'm 43 encounters into Grudan. I hope you get it, my friend, very soon. I really do. What are the odds for the Registeel? 1 in 3095 joy. So that's with the shiny charm. I'd love to cosplay Yugi sometime. Me too. But for Registeel, you're getting close to 25% odds. We should be, like, with the odds we've got, we should be past that Shirley Ronin, do you not think? Because it's 1,300, because with the shiny charm. Ente didn't want to shine in Ultra Moon a week and a half. It eventually took. Yeah, that's like the whole for myself. It took absolutely ages to shine. I was like convinced it was just not, it was just shiny locked. And I just didn't know it. That's how it felt doing the resets. I was like, oh my gosh. Right, great job, team. That seemed a little bit tricky, that one. That's 2. What is the best Pokemon region design? I think Galar. Galar's a nice design. I really like Paldea, you know. I don't know if that's just because it's so much more of an open world feel where you can just explore and there's so many different terrains and stuff like that. I do like Paldea a lot. Can somehow help me complete the sword Pokedex, please? I'm sure there is someone in the chat that will be able to jump on. You missed, I'm cosplaying. Oh, Marek. Nice. Yes, okay, Vader. That is going to be a sick costume. Right, let's check the shinies. Can the Suicune be shiny? Togetic is not. The Rudigon and Suicune is not. Okay. Sad times. Okay. Very sad. And no shiny Registeel. feel like by the time I get the Registeel shiny, I'll be like, I'm not using Registeel in Regulation F anymore. Ronin isn't 4096. Yeah, but with the shiny charm, it goes down to 1395. Yes, we'll keep the record of Suicune. Okay, so if I do this right, I think I just need to wait for Vader to go live. So if I go in and then I just choose nothing, and then the code I put in, which I just need to remind myself of. Oh man, that's crazy. What have I done? I've posted, like, I've literally copied the entire chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, we've got the code. It's right at the bottom, but I've copied way too much of the chat. 7728 1367. And that's correct. And then I go to invite others. I believe that's the right way to do it. There we go. Amazing. Okay, I can change this now because then we'll be able to go for... Right, I need to change this to... I think it's this one. The shiny red lion. That's what we need. Okay, so we'll go for this. We'll bench Suicune. I'll reset this and I'm ready to go. Vader, thank you so much, as well as to Brian as well. Thank you so much for doing this. This really is so helpful. Need to harvest my potato soon. I guess I should probably update the stream overlay as well and the stream name, because I wasn't sure. SOLGALEO. Right, I've got to pick. Let's go Thievel. Okay. While everyone's picking, I will just update this. SOLGALEO. And I can change this. Change to this. And then anyone coming in will not know any different. Just look like that's what we've been doing tonight. If anyone watches the replay, they're going to be really confused, but it'll all be fine. I don't know which way to go. Probably... Incho? Okay, we're going ice route. Ice route. Even now I haven't finished my Sword and Shield story since I'm determined to finish Legends Arceus, so I'm not going to play any other game unless there is an event on Scarlet and Violet. I don't blame you, mate. Finishing Legends Arceus takes definite priority. Thank you, Vader. Thank you so much. I support it. Bringing despair. Arceus is a fantastic game. It is 100%. I'm definitely behind you with that one. Dorothy, thanks for joining, as well as everyone else who's part of this, and a special big thank you to Vader as well for hosting. I'll play this. Brian, hopefully you can make the next one. I will host after this if anyone wants to hop in and join for the SOLGALEO. Need to finish PLA 2. Danny, what have you got to do, Danny, in your game? Just out of interest. SOLGALEO is such a good shiny bug, I know. It's like such a great shiny. It really is. It's one of the best shiny legendaries by far. They did a great job. They definitely started early in the day, I think, in the Game Freak offices to pick the shiny for SOLGALEO. It was not a 7 o'clock job where they're like rushing out the office for beer o'clock. They took their time with this one. Mitch, how you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. I'm doing good, my mate. I am. Congrats on the Lugia. Did you get it on stream? I didn't get it on stream, Mitch. That's the only sad thing about it. I got it off stream between Monday and Tuesday. I was doing some resets for Ho-Oh and was trying to do some Dynamax raids alongside it just to skim through them, and the Lugia popped up. I think it was like the 5th or 6th one I did after we'd finished the stream, so it was like inevitably if we'd just done it on stream we would have probably picked it up, which is a little bit frustrating because I always like to try and get them on stream, but then we managed to get it, so it was nice to get. Mighty, I did it. I finally got the shiny Mew. Mighty, yes, you got the 8F glitch working. Congrats, mate. Have you traded it up to Scarlet and Violet yet? That is amazing. Congrats, my friend. I am so happy that you did it as well. Successfully. The stress of that whole hunt is crazy, but you've done it. And it's over now. And you have it forever. That is awesome. Now just on to the ribbon quest. Tyler, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as always. Day's going good, my friend. Thanks so much for hopping in, joining. Ah, oh, Danny, no internet at work. We'll have to do them when you're back, and we can get you involved in them. I think the SOLGALEO might go on for a while. I've seen a lot of creators in the past that did this hunt, and it went on for a long time. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we do. Muffin, how are you doing, mate? Great to have you back. I hope you're doing good. We've got a new hunt on the go. We're going for SOLGALEO. We had Vader and Brian kindly give us the route for SOLGALEO, so we'll be doing this for the rest of the evening, which is great. And I hope your journey home was good. We get the shiny legendary in today's stream. Just got shiny for your Coco after 168 eggs. Philip, congrats. That's a really nice number. Not too many and not too little as well. Well, not too little. It's always a good amount for little. But no, I'm super happy for you. Congrats on that one. That is a great shiny. Such a nice one. I still need to go for shiny for your Coco myself in game. Currently got a bunch of eggs for Sprigatito. So yeah, I need to get the starter shinies in Scarlet and Violet. Still weird that it, like, I have never done those ones like since the start of the games. Pork and beans. Also need to finish PLA. Need to add the genies to my battle teams. The genie hunts in PLA are really fun to do. Really fun. Not straightforward, but they're good fun. Way too much. I think I only have 3 of the bosses done in PLA and have a lot to do for my decks. Oh, it'd be good fun completing it though. I am not going to max because I've not really got the moves to hit this with like super effectively. I feel like I'd be wasting the max here. A lot to go, Danny, but you've got a lot to enjoy as well, so that's kind of nice. Carlos fan, we have not got the shiny Zygarde. Again, benched it for now. I'm working on a video at the minute and I need to try and get the shiny legendaries. SOLGALEO is one of them, and this is pretty much one of the only ways I can get shiny SOLGALEO through the DYNAMAX adventure raids. We did go for Lugia, but I managed to pick that one up. But we will come back to Zygarde. Maybe it might be nice to do the Zygarde one with alongside the Deoxys hunt when we get around to doing that. What does it mean when it says you need a team sheet when you enter local event at VGC? So you need to pretty much, like, it'll just be like your basic team information. So it'll be the Pokemon, it would be the held item, the nature, the ability, and then the 4 moves. And you'd have to write, you normally have to write down the stats of the Pokemon as well and its level, and then that's your team sheet. And when you start a match with your opponent, they give you yours, and you give them yours, and they give you theirs. So you got all the information of their team, just not EVs. And I don't think open team sheets you would get the stats either, so you wouldn't be able to get the stats off them. That's just for when you're in a big regional or an IC or something like that, to make sure that you're not changing those Pokemon throughout the event, so they're locked in from the start, if that makes sense. Kalas fan, I'm doing good. Great to hear. And thanks for joining the stream as well. Does everyone need a shiny charm or just a host? I think you need it in your own game for it to affect. I'm not 100% sure. It might not work like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I would, if it's the best guess, I would say you'd probably need it in your game for it to kind of give you the increased odds. I joined the raids, but I'm not a fan of Shield. So you go, guys. Not a fan of Shield. Fair enough, mate. Next time. We'll leave it to the terror raids. I've got the Thievel, so I guess someone will probably else might want the Lipod. Thievel feels not terrible against Solgaleo. I'm rooting for you to get the shiny Solgaleo. Thank you so much. I hope we do. Be an incredible shiny to get in Bug. I still need Fuecoco and Quaxley. Yeah, I've hatched about not really sure how many eggs I've hatched. I've hatched quite a few eggs with the Sprigatito. So it must be about getting on to 200. So not a massive amount, but getting through them. But who knows when it'll shine. Hopefully soon. I'm hunting for Lunala and DYNAMAX Adventures. Carlos Fan, good luck with the Lunala hunt. I do need to go for that one. So that way we won't. I go after when I can find it as well. That's another one that I haven't been able to kind of find yet in my game. It's just eluded me every time I try and search for it. So annoying. Every time it's a ghost raid, when I come into the DYNAMAX Adventure raids, it's always Bucephalon, and I'm like, oh, I get there and just, yeah, it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. The only plus about Bucephalon is it's very easy to deal with. It's a very quick raid. I had to save the game before item overflow. Even then, it was extremely scared that my save file would corrupt. God bless just Austin John. Okay, time for ribbons, baby. The guide is good. It is a good, solid guide. It's what I followed most of the part to get to do it on the channel. Dorothy, I do need the shiny charm. You've still got good odds though, because the odds without the shiny charm are still like 1 in 400, which are like crazy without any sort of shiny charm, you know, in the game. They're like some of the best odds that you can get. Just with the shiny charm, it just reduces it to 1 in 100. Afraid I need to go now. So best of luck with the shiny hunt, Osirus, and the rest of you guys. See you later. Bring of Despair. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and hopefully catch up with you again very soon, my friend. And yeah, take care of yourself. When you think about it, shiny Lunala, shiny Solgaleo are basically Blood Moon versions of them. They basically are, aren't they? Just, yeah, just a Blood Moon version. Solgaleo, Blood Moon. Should get some signature attacks to go along with it. Muffin, did we ever get the Zygarde? I still have the route from when we did it last time. We still haven't got it. No, I have benched it for now, just to make room for these other hunts that I really want to try and prioritize at the moment. So we will come back to the Zygarde. I still have the route though, so I'm definitely not getting rid of the route, regardless of other routes I might need to put in place of it. Like I'm gonna have to get rid of probably Curum, I think, for the Solgaleo one, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So but we will keep the Zygarde and definitely come back to it. The Cephalon is an angry cake pop. Definitely an angry cake pop. It's so frail though. Like, I like Blacephalon, but I don't like it when I'm like hunting for Lunala in the hope that it is Lunala and it's just not. I found that Draclock is good against Lunala. Yeah, that'd be a super nice one. Like the 4 times a week ghost type attacks. Can't believe Thievel didn't get knocked out there. It seems so crazy. David, is there any way to reset a Pokemon's sheen? I didn't know how to make good Poffins, so one fave oldest Umbrians will never get the ribbons in BDSP. I'm not I don't know. We googled to see if that's possible. I'm not 100% sure about if you can do that though. There must be a way. There must be. There has to be a way to reset them. Sakami, I've been shiny hunting Sunbreak for the last 2 hours and I'm losing hope on finding one. I'm sending you the shiny luck. I really hope, if I've got any shiny luck, I don't know if I have any, but if I do, even an ounce, I'm sending it your way. I really hope that you do get the luck and see it shine soon. Super nice shiny as well. I really hope you do, but keep us updated with how the shiny hunt's going and good luck for it. Favorite Ultra Beast? I would probably say Cortana, you know. I love Cortana. Yeah, I like Nihilego as well, but Cortana is just very cool. I really do like Cortana. What about you, Dan? Imagine the Ultra Beasts in 7-star raids. Those things would be crazy. With Beast Boost. Oh my god. You'd never be able to beat them. Just be like turn 1 of an online raid, it would be like plus 4 attack. It would just be nuts. It's just like, nah, I'm not taking this. Can't deal with this anymore. It'd be horrible. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, chat, if you are enjoying the stream tonight, it'd be amazing if you could drop a like on the stream. It'd be really appreciated. It takes 2 seconds and really helps out the video. Share it around, beat the YouTube algorithm, all that good stuff. So if you can, that would be massively appreciated. But if not, don't worry, it's not mandatory. Poipol and its Evo, I love them. Naganadel is such a nice shiny. Cortana all the way because and Atomic Hawk playing Overwatch 2. Mate, enjoy it. Got 2 shiny in DYNAMAX Adventure once. Carlos fan, that's crazy. Someone else was saying that earlier on. I've never seen anyone get like the double shiny. It's so difficult, especially if it's like you pick the legendary, but it's hard to pick like if you get 2 really like fire ones in one run. Like how are you picking? Kind of sucks that you have to kind of let one go. Dan, Cortana is sick design. Ultra Beast in Terrorids would be absurd. It would be horrible. It'd be horrible. Imagine Celesteela. Oh, it'd be just the worst. It would be the worst. It would be. I have Lunala saved if you want me to host that one. Glom Ghost, that would be incredible. If you didn't mind, that would be amazing. It would save me such a big amount of work to try and find it. What's the odds of the shiny in DYNAMAX Adventures? So Landry with the shiny charm, if you've got that, it's 1 in 100 to get a shiny. And then if you haven't got the shiny charm, it's 1 in 400. So the odds are like so busted in the DYNAMAX Adventure raids. It's a really good way to shiny hunt, but it's, yeah, you can't see the shiny until, if it's shiny, until the end screen, the summary screen at the end. So you have to go through the whole thing, and it is a little bit time consuming. Like at least one run, if you're doing it good time, it'll normally take about 15 minutes per run, roughly, I'd say, on average. You can do them quicker, but normally around that time. So it can take a while to get the shiny, or at least the one that you're going for. Muffin, funny I got rid of Kurum too. I'm still hunting Zekrom as my first DYNAMAX Adventure shiny since I didn't give him to us in Violet. That's exactly what I'm doing, mate. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. Because we didn't get them Scarlet and Violet. So we're going about it in a different route. And I think it's going to make a really cool video. I've scripted it all out. I just need to get the shinies and then put the pieces together. And I think it's going to make for a really good, fun video. So I'm hoping it turns out okay. But it's a lot of work, as you can imagine. I still have a bunch of the legendaries to get. They're not the quickest Pokemon to go out and shiny hunt. So the amount of hours that is going to be in this video in the end is going to be a lot. But I think it'll be an enjoyable video. I'm looking forward to putting it together. So got the same with Golurk and Landorus, and went with the Landorus, of course, Joy. I thought you were going to see pick the Golurk, of course. Had to pick the Golurk, the elite ground type out of the 2. Sorry, guess the SOLGALEO on the first try, I'll do a backflip. If I do, you need to record doing a backflip and then send it to us so we can feature that backflip on the channel. I will put it on the channel. I'll feature that backflip on the channel if we get SOLGALEO first try. Putting my first try energy out there, hopefully, Vader. That'd be nice if we can get it first try. I don't think we will. Just Sneasel, Lopunny is kind of easy to hunt in PLA. Lopunny, I still really want to go after do the alpha shiny hunt for Lopunny in PLA. Lopunny's got such a nice shiny as well. No shiny charm. I was 1 in 300 because, okay, yeah, so I'm sorry everyone, so it's 1 in 300, not 1 in 400. So it's better than what I was saying. I thought 1 in 400 sounded good. So yeah, it's even better. So you would think like you could probably get away with not even going for the shiny charm if you lose a battle with the shiny. Is that the shiny gone? So you have to catch it. That's the only thing. Yeah, but you would never know if it was shiny at that point, if that makes sense. So it wouldn't show up in the summary screen if you didn't catch it. So that's why it's good to just catch everything as you go, because then you get all of the Pokemon in the summary screen at the end. Feels good to get a shiny when you have worked hard for it. I agree. Yeah, it felt so good when I got Ho-Oh. Like, I honestly, the amount of resets for Ho-Oh was just crazy. It just felt like it was going on forever. But when I finally got it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was just like, yeah, the best. When you definitely put the time in, it's just the, yeah, crazy pop off. I'll host Lunala once you finish up here. Also, man, this NL 7 p.m. I think it is lo-fi is really nice. It's super nice track, isn't it? Yeah. And I think you're right. Right, that's one down. So let's see. See what we've got. Sandslash, Lipod, Seismitoad. There's a little bit of hope there. There was a little bit of hope. We'll leave without you, Solgaleo, but we will be able to save the route, which is the super nice thing about this. So we will get rid of Kyurem for now. That's great. So, Glom, if you don't mind hosting the Lunala, that would be amazing. Okay, we got the Lunala. We'll go for that one, and then we'll come back to this Solgaleo. Yes, please. Anything is fine. To save the adventure, and then code is. Thank you so much for the help with this. This is like so kind of everyone for helping with it all. Let's see, hopefully we can jump in. There we go. Amazing. Okay, we can go for Lunala. Try that first look again. Finally found Tornadus and DYNAMAX Adventures, so I am going for it. Good luck with it. I hope you get it very soon, Joey. I hope you see it shine very soon. Glom, thank you once again. I really appreciate this. This is super nice. So got both of them now. I think it's just Necrozma after this, but that should be a lot easier to kind of come across. Lunala, has it got spread moves? I'll go with the Golurk for sure. And I'm pumped for the video now. I better get these shinies. I know, that's a thing. I'm sitting here as well and I'm like, I don't need the Registeel for the video. I could be using this time to like shiny hunt for something else, but I've put so much time into the Registeel. I'm like, I can't just abandon it now. I just feel like I have to finish this one and then I can move on and use the Ultra Moon, because there's stuff in there that I can only get in Ultra Moon. Yeah, we'll go the Dark route. Know that I can get Jotoni and Sneasel on PLA, but I can only be encountered in space-time distortions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so that's the only way you can get it, and it is in the first area as well. I think the DYNAMAX, no, the distortion, field distortions in that first area. There are no shinies for you either. Hopefully on one of these ones we'll all get the shiny. I will max. We'll go for that. No backflip. I know, sad times. Maybe on the next one, because this is the first time out again, so if Mighty agrees to it, maybe we can get the backflip for this one if we get the shiny Lunala. Grab spray paint. The next one will be shiny for sure. Guaranteed. Can I get some shiny luck with Lunala? Kalos fan, I hope you do. I hope you see it shine this time around. Riley, good morning, my friend. Again, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great morning. Good to see you though, my friend, as always. Joined us at a good time. We're just taking a sidestep from Solgaleo and we're going on a bit of an adventure for Lunala this time around. So we'll see if we can get Lunala shiny. Then we'll hop back to going after the Solgaleo. When was the first Pokemon World Championships? Okay, so the first VG World Championships was 2008, I believe, and it was a tournament between the US and Japan. Very selected players were chosen to be at that event, so it classifies as one, but it technically, well, you could never say it wasn't one because it would be taking away the accomplishments of the players that were chosen to go and play and who ended up winning. I would say 2009 was the first full established one for VG, but the very first World Championships was 2001. I don't know how many people know this, but this was I think the tournament was run by Nintendo. So that was regionals in Europe and loads of different places in Europe, in Australia, in America as well. And the finals, so that you had like national championships. So US had one. Ian Garvey won for the US. Eevee Trainer. Oh, where are we going? Going for the items. We'll go for the items. And then the UK, Darren Van Voren won. And then I can't remember, Mikael, I think it was Mikael something in Germany won. And then they had European tournament, and then they had the World Championships, which is actually held in Sydney, Australia. The cool thing is they had they sailed through Sydney Harbour on a Pokemon themed pirate ship. There's probably pictures of it online, and all the competitors on this like ship as it sailed through Sydney Harbour. Very cool, very cool. So that was technically the first World Championships, but that was on red, blue and yellow, or red and blue, and played on Pokemon Stadium, and it was singles using Stadium mod. So yeah, yeah, it's crazy how long ago that was. But then that didn't really have any momentum. There wasn't one the following year to the same sort of scale, so it didn't really continue. Kimi, you found shiny Tumbrick within 2 minutes of making the sandwich. Awesome to hear. That is brilliant. Congrats on the shiny Tumbrick. Got one of the best shinies. Got one of the best shinies. I'm super happy for you. And finally, all that effort paid off. Right, let's shadow punch this thing. Romy, it's always great to have you here, and thank you so much. I'm pleased you're enjoying the vibes. Riley, about to drive home from work. I'll have the stream on podcast mode. Once I land, it's more Dream Team in Ruby. Next hunt is Zangoose and Altaria in the same route, mate. I think you're gonna have really good luck getting the Zangoose. I just have a feeling about the Zangoose. I think you're gonna like hit it tonight. I really do. Safe drive home, mate, and hopefully catch you when you get back in. But yeah, safe travels, my friend. I'm looking forward to the shiny hunt already for you and the updates. Don't know why, I just feel like, yeah, you're gonna get the Zangoose tonight. Gonna see that blue. I feel like you can see it popping up. Watch it be like the first encounter. Crazy would that be? It would make the run a lot easier. To let you know, this isn't my raid. You joined another, chaps. Ah. But is this still for Lunala? Now I'm confused. Can't stop watching Lugia bobbling up and down in the corner. But such a I know what you mean. Hypnotic movements. Ah, Glom, don't say. Ah, so it's not even the raid that we want. I'm very sad. If this is Rayquaza. Stella Shadow, hey Cyrus. Are VG tournaments official or fan run? They are official, run by TPCI. So yeah. Ah, yeah, we've been done. We've been done. We've been done. Glom, I couldn't get in, and that's why people were saying you couldn't get into the raid. Glitched out. It's the furthest you've traveled for a tournament, either playing or commentating. So probably the furthest, Nose Horse, has got to be Japan. Japan is probably the furthest, and that was commentating Worlds this last year. So that's the furthest I've traveled. To compete, probably the furthest I've went to travel. Vancouver, I would guess, is probably the furthest that I've traveled to play, which was Worlds 2013. Yeah, so I have had the opportunity to travel to the States a bunch of times. I know Vancouver's technically not, it's Canada, so, but you know, that general distance is quite far. So yeah, I hope I'm not offending anyone by saying that. There's no offense meant. Shiny Hunt and Iron Bundle and Area Zero. Cristobal, good luck with the Shiny Hunt. I hope you get it very, very soon. Such a nice shiny. I do like that one. One of my favorite futuristic shinies. All I need is Picky Peck to complete the shiny line. Thank you for the luck. Good luck with the Picky Peck. I hope you manage to get it very, very soon. Especially with all that time on the sandwich, you feel like you're gonna get it. I'll host another one after this one. Can I quit out? Like, so if I put the code in and then join, and I don't get in, can I quit out of it before we kind of commence? Or can I not do that? Am I like locked in? Yeah, Tyler. Lunala's go psychic, not flying. I didn't check. I just assumed that we'd kind of joined the raid with Gloam, and we haven't. So this is kind of one of those where we're going after something random. Could be anything. Could be anything. Bebum, how are you doing? I think I might have found what I forgot to bring along for you to Liverpool. What was it, mate? What's your first Pokemon tournament? My first Pokemon tournament was in 2001, and my regionals, at the UK regional heats. I got to the semi-finals, and I got beat by a man in the semi. No, I beat a man in the quarterfinals, and I was like, "Why is there a man playing a Pokemon tournament?" But I beat him, and then I got knocked out in the semi-finals. So I was like one step. So if I'd made it to the finals, I would have got an invite to the nationals in London. And I was so devastated by losing in the semi-finals. So that was my very first tournament, but I mean, I wasn't good at all then. I mean, I'm not that great now, right? But I mean, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing really. I was a team of my, like, just my favorites, you know? I think my team was like Clefable, Gengar, Zapdos, Venusaur. I think I probably have had like Raichu in there as well. Like it was a crazy team. I remember Zapdos being like MVP for most of the tournament for me. And I think I might have had a Golem. Did I have a Golem in there? Maybe. I might have done. Golem's terrible. Should have been using Rhydon. But yeah, I didn't know any better. I didn't really know competitive Pokemon properly back then. So yeah, it was a fun tournament though. It was a really good experience, but that kickstarted my love for competitive for me. Yeah, that really started like the whole like, you know, drive to want to play and then get better and then stuff like that. So yeah, that's where it all began, and then went from there. I will trade. I will take the Luxray. Did we get it? Did we get it? Might have been it was a full art Greninja GX. A couple more cards. I do remember, mate. I do remember. Oh man. Dude. No. Wow. The Greninja GX, yeah. The rainbow. That card's so fire. That card is so fire. You remember how crazy that card was priced at the time when we were picking those up as well? That was like absolutely nuts. Man. Wait, it's not the rainbow one, sadly. I mean, even just the full art's very nice. Tornadus. I wouldn't say no to a shiny Tornadus, to be fair. It'd be kind of nice to get. That team you had no synergy. I really didn't. I don't even think I knew the word synergy back then, if I'm like completely honest with you. I don't think that word existed during that tournament. But I mean, I remember the Gengar that I had, because Gengar was actually quite good in a few games, but this is how little I knew about competitive at the time. In that tournament, I used a Hypnosis Dream Eater Gengar, and I cheesed my way through a bunch of games with that. I remember Gengar being a beast with its its dream eater ability and hitting those hypnosises, which is crazy because I think the accuracy of hypnosis back then was even worse than it is now. So yeah, crazy. Do you have all the shiny genies? I do, yeah, just not from these games. I think my Thunderous is from Black and White. I think I RNG manipped it back when the game was out. Want shiny and Amorous though. That's what I would really like. Do I Dynamax? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably not the best thing to do. I mean, I could do, and it could Airstream, but just darkness it. I mean, I'm not super invested in this raid. I've got to admit, this is like completely caught me by surprise that we've run into a Tornadus raid when I was expecting a Lunala raid. Got to tell you, I finally got shiny Kyogre. Joy, nice, awesome. Kyogre's such a nice shiny as well. Congrats on that, mate. That is really, really nice. But yeah, I always have fond memories of those tournaments. They were good times. But yeah, I always think that's where it all really started, you know. And the tournaments themselves were like well organized. Like they were good tournaments. Like you got gym badges for every round, like you progressed. So it was actually like the anime. So like little me playing that tournament, you know, it was like big fan of the anime, loved Pokemon. Going to a competition where I actually got physical gym badges for getting far into the tournament, it was really cool. It was really cool. And then like from the quarterfinals on was on like a stage, and they had an N64 setup with stadium, and I always remember the N64 had golden controllers. It was very cool, very snazzy, bougie. So yeah, it was fun. But the tournaments now are actually like, you know, proper tournaments. They were like, I think there was 128 players there. So to get like, you know, top 4 in that event isn't too bad. My first tournament, considering there was like proper men there. No, it was. I just remember being like, why are these big men playing this game? And it would be like a junior looking at me now and saying the exact same thing. But there's age divisions now, whereas back then there was no age division. It was just like everyone, just pile in. Anyone plays anyone. I do still have the gym badges, Dean. Yeah, I still got the whole set. Yeah, I kept them. Prized possessions. I don't think I could ever part with them, to be honest. Yeah. Again, yeah, Shiny and Amorous hasn't been released, yeah, so Shiny locked still, unfortunately. Which is, I thought they might, you know, when they announced the event for Pogo, I thought they might make it available in Shiny form through that, but it seems like they're not going to yet, so maybe in the future. But yeah, I'll have to take them out. The gym badges, I've got them somewhere stashed away. But yeah, they're oh, you're the man. Yeah, now I'm the man that all the kids are like, why are you playing Pokemon? Now I'm the guy. But it's all right, because everyone around that age now that used to say that is also playing. So it's like kind of like, it's all right. We've standardized the playing of Pokemon across the board now. What do you think is the most likely raid outbreak event to be dropped on Pokemon Day? Most likely. I'd have to say it has to be something that's in the game code, I think. So it has to be a legendary, I think, that we've got in the game available to us to either transfer in. You know, Deoxys isn't a bad one, I think. I think it would have to relate to Gen 2 though, but I feel like they can't do Lugia, they can't do Ho-Oh because they were in the Indigo disc, right? So I'm like, I don't... Is that the end of it? No, we're still going. So I don't think it'll be Lugia or Ho-Oh. We can't have Celebi because Celebi's just not in the game data at all. So then what other Gen 2 Pokemon? I mean, you could do the mythical Suicune and Entei and stuff like that. But again, they've already been catchable through the DLC, so I feel like I'll do that. Deoxys is definitely something. Jirachi could be something as well that we see. Keldeo, I guess, because Keldeo is transferable in, so they could be ones that you could potentially see. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's probably like shiny Koraidon, Miraidon, like not 100% shiny, but increased shiny odds. I think could be something that we see. I think all the rune Pokemon, they might do an event for the rune Pokemon potentially as well. Can we see something shine? Nope. Nada. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll just stick to the Solgaleo for now. We'll get the Lunala another time. We don't want to keep that. Okay, so let's go on and host. Yes, we would like to embark. So if anyone would like to join the raid for Solgaleo, the code is on the screen. So if you would like to hop in and join, I'll just bung this in and we can try and get ourselves shiny red lion, which would be very cool. Is Genesect in the code? I don't think it is. I don't think Genesect can be transferred in, can it? Or can it be? I mean, they could do something like Volcanion, because Volcanion can be. Hooper as well is another one that can be transferred in. So we could maybe see Hooper, which would be kind of cool if we see like a Hooper event. I guess it would be something that might be in the new movie, you know? So I guess if they're revealing the new movie on Pokemon Day and it's got the new mythical in it, there might be another mythical that it battles, has a tussle with. So it could be that mythical. And like Hooper could be that mythical that they could do with. It could be Deoxys as well. So I think maybe something like that we could see. Okay, and thank you so much. We need the good luck with the Solgaleo, I feel, definitely. But if we get the red lion, that would be incredible. Lexi, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Great to see you as always. It can be transferred in. So Genesect can't be transferred in, no. Okay. Okay. From black and white to Japanese in the shiny form. I mean, Genesect would have been a really good one. No, Genesect is not transferable. Wait, unless we're talking Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet, so that's the one. I know it can be in Sword and Shield, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to think, Dan, of like ways it could be worked in for how they could make it relevant, because I feel like they've kind of exhausted everything with like Gen 2 in general. Like the way they've already put Lugia and Ho-Oh in the games. And I just think, how else are you going to be able to kind of work these in? And I really can't see a way for them to do it to make it relevant, because Jirachi and Deoxys are the next legendaries that you would save for Gen 3. So unless they do like, for the first time ever, we've got Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald available on the virtual consoles, and to celebrate it, we're going to be doing a 7-star Terrorade event for Deoxys. Maybe that's something we could potentially see. I don't know. I would like to think we're going to get something really cool. What about AZ's Floette? That would be nuts, because the move, is it Fleur Cannon? No, it's not Fleur Cannon. That's Meganian's move. Is it the what's the Eternal Floette's like signature move? It's got a signature move. But that is actually in the game. That is coded into the game, so you can like actually hack that into the game and use it in the game, so it works and it operates in the game. So we could potentially see something like that. So it's not too far-fetched, you know. Diancie and Hoopy are the oldest Pokemons without events. That'd be kind of like it. Diancie and Hooper would be both. I would be so hyped with either of those. The Snacksworth legendaries really are a bummer. Takes away so many raid mons. Dialga Palkia with fun events, and now Shiny Lock. I know, right? Yeah. They just ruined it with the Snacksworth thing. They literally ruined it, in my opinion. I just like... It was like death to Scarlet and Violet when they made that decision, my opinion. You know, like, there's just nothing to do in those games really now, other than wait for raid events. But like you say, with a lot of the legendaries already kind of being Snacksworth little puppies that we can go out and catch around the region that are shiny locked, it doesn't leave many open for what we could see in raid events. So that's why I think we have to kind of probably look at what is transferable but we haven't been able to get in the games yet, and they could potentially be the raid Pokemon that we see, maybe, you know. Hoopa is the only Kalos legend I'm missing, I think. Hoopa would be a really nice one to get. I think the new Pokemon movie will have Ash in it. I hope it does, you know, just as a kind of little just a wink towards Ash, you know, now that we've moved on with the anime and he's not a real part of that anymore. It'd be nice to see him, even if it just had a little cameo role in it. I think that'd be cool. Just a little shout out to Ash, Champion Ash, you know, that'd be nice. Eternal Flood's signature move is Light of Ruin. PC Isaac, thank you so much. I could not think of the name of it for the life of me. Appreciate that, my friend. Honestly, yeah, we are streaming Sword and Shield right now. Well, exactly, Dan, yeah. Sword and Shield, Sun, Ultra Moon. I just don't know. I keep saying I probably don't go a stream without talking about it. I don't know why they made that decision. Bad decision. I just hope there's a reason for it, behind it. They could really throw a curveball as well and be like, you know, those Mightiest Mark Pokemon that you've been catching, that we've been doing events for this last year since the release of Scarlet and Violet, well, they are not just fancy marks, they have a meaning. There's a new DLC coming up, and the only way to access it is by taking your Mightiest Mark Pokemon. They're the only Pokemon that can enter this special island. You can go to this special island and use these Mightiest Mark Pokemon that have special terraforms. And then you can take on these special mythical legendary raid events where you'll have the chance to get these mythicals in their shinies for the very first time. Yeah, I'm probably overextending a little bit too much. Probably not going to happen, but that'd be kind of a nice curveball. That would be the curveball I would like to see happen. Yeah, Flare Cannon's Magana, yeah. What other legendaries you can find in DYNAMAX adventures? Pretty much everything, you know. In the DYNAMAX adventure raids, you can find everything up to Sword and Shield, except you can't get Zamazenta's, Ashen, or Eternatus. So all of the legendaries up to that point. No mythicals, but all the legendaries you can get up to that are available up to those Gen 8 games. They're all available to catch. Some of them are version exclusive, but you know, some are tied to like Sword, some are tied to Shield like they normally do, but they're all pretty much available. Anime fell apart after X, Y, and Z. DLC 3, please. Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it? It would be good. I really hope we do get something. Just even if it's just a small DLC. I would, and like, we're gonna have to pay for it, but I'm happy paying for it, you know? I want more content for Scarlet and Violet. I just hope that that's something we see. Mightiest Mark Island. Wait, isn't this just the first Pokemon movie? Yeah, that basically, yeah, it's like we've had the Mewtwo and Mew battle, so that was the big point to it. We just haven't had the island yet, and that's where Mewtwo resides, has power over it, and you can only enter the island with Mightiest Mark Pokemon. Gold as a guest teacher, and oh, could you imagine? That would be crazy. As the guest teacher to get a special trade. That would be nuts. What about Shiny Victini if we win 1 million raids against Victini? I love that. I think I would really like that. And I think like they have to look back at that Zero Aura raid event and be like, that was such a successful raid event. Like the community around the world like absolutely obliterated those targets, and those targets were huge, right? I was like, I don't know if we'll hit that, and they were blown out the water. So they must look at that and think, we could easily do that again. That was really well received. And for Victini, everyone would go nuts for it. I don't know about giving it. I'd prefer it to be an event in-game that they give us where we can then shiny hunt for it. I feel like I kind of want to shiny hunt for Victini. I don't want it just given to me. I don't know. I know probably a lot of people are super happy just getting given shiny Victini, but I kind of want to... spend some time going and doing the shiny hunt. If that makes any sense to anyone. That might sound totally crazy. Mincho. No, we'll keep the Politoed. Want a battle tower, battle frontier? That would be very nice as well. I feel like that's gone though, Dan. Do you not think we would have got that though with the Blueberry Academy? It's like the perfect place for it, you know? Sad. Very sad that we don't have one. I was convinced that we were going to get one. I mean, I would love a DLC where they're like, yeah, we've got it. It's been under construction. Now it's finished, you know? Steel, normal, fire. We have to go fire, I guess. Probably the new art style and the fact that Ash feels kind of dumb in the Alola series, especially dumb in the Journey series. Yeah, maybe that's got a bit to do with it. He just feels so stupid in Journey series. Never felt so sad to say goodbye to a game like I do with Scarlet and Violet. I'm the same, you know. I just feel like I'm not quite like I feel like I'm done with it at the minute because I just feel like there's nothing for me to really go into the games to do. But I'm like sad that is the case at the minute because I do want to play those games. I love playing those games. I love going in and just picking them up and just doing random hunts and the raid events and stuff like that. I just wish there was a bit more to go in and kind of be able to do to keep the time in Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, like they could have unlocked way more of Area Zero for me as well. Like the unlocked portion of it is so small. There's not really anything to do down there either. The shiny lock Scarlet and Violet, so people have to buy Sword and Shield. John, it is the theory. I think that is the theory. It's the only way they can justify still selling Sword and Shield full price, $59.99, almost 5 years later. So that's still what they're charging for it. That is crazy. I at least thought it would be like way reduced now, like over half price, like reduced. This is their marketing campaign. It's like we're not about selling copies of Scarlet and Violet. The whole reason for Scarlet and Violet was to drive sales of Sword and Shield. They've got to like the target point now where they're like, right, we've done it. We've deployed our weapon. Indigo disc. Locked shiny. No legendaries are available shiny. The only way to get them, Sword and Shield. Drive those prices. Victini was given recently. Yeah, not as a shiny though. That's the thing. I think everyone wants it as a shiny. How are they not ran that format back with Zero Aura? Zero raids are so good. So good. Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. We need more incentive. I like the unlocking. The unlocking an in-game event. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. Like, I 100% agree. Just feel like they need to, like, drop the starter Pokemon. Now they're all available in the Indigo disc. Because it just feels like no one really cares. Because you can just go and get the starters. And with, like if the Mightiest Marks do have any importance, they just tell us. Because then it makes it more... It gives people more of a reason to actually go and do the raid events when they go live. Because a lot of people are like, I've got the starters, so I don't even need to worry about it. And the Mightiest Mark doesn't mean anything. So, like, further down the line, if they're like, oh, the Mightiest Mark does have a big role to play, then I think a lot of people are going to be annoyed that that wasn't made a big deal of initially, you know? So I think they just need to change the dynamic of, yeah, what raids we're getting. Because at the moment, it's not the best. It's not the best at all. They got me buying the DLCs, I'm telling you, Lee. They just want the sales. It's all the sales drive. It's a huge tactic. I haven't touched Scarlet and Violet in over a month. Just been on sword hunting these legendaries. This is it. Everyone's like, yeah, DYNAMAX Adventures is where it's at. I wonder if they must look at the data for their servers and be like, wow, we've had a huge influx of people playing DYNAMAX Adventures online recently. This is crazy. And no one's playing Scarlet and Violet. They will know. They will know for sure. But will they do it in future? Maybe not. I don't know. Or not do it. The only storyline that I really care about is the Path of Legends. Path of Legends. Makes no sense that the games are still 60 USD when we are at the end of Scarlet and Violet. It really doesn't. Like, I honestly feel like these games should be way reduced down now. Because yeah, Scarlet and Violet are the main ones. That's normally how it works. When you get the new ones out, the old ones get tanked price wise. Pokemon games never go on sale. Even Black Friday and holidays, they're always full price. I mean, I picked up Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I think like my copy of Pearl, I picked up really cheap. Really cheap. Like, it was way under. I didn't pay £60 for it. But the problem is when you pre-order, you kind of pay full price at the time and never know what you're going to get. But yeah. But maybe because Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are Ilka designed and they're not like by Game Freak, so that would kind of make a bit more sense why they're reduced more. Gen 9 legendaries have such great shinies. Wish we could hunt them. I know. All of them, like Chenpao, Chi-Yu, such great shinies. And then Koraidon, Miraidon as well. Amazing shinies. It'd be so great if we could have access to them. I'm telling you, we need snacks worth to get some actual shiny snacks and then do stuff for us, so we have a way to get different snacks off them. And I just need to move all these around a little bit. Yeah, we just need new ways to get snacks. We need snacks worth to reappear and then populate different areas of Kitakami and the Blueberry Academy with legendaries, and just have these special snacks that are more special than the snacks you give us last time, which increase the odds of shiny legendaries appearing. That's what we need. It's an easy fix. It's probably not so easy though, really, is it? And we were talking about Game Freak here. It's not easy. The only 7-star raid that I've missed is the first one ever, the Charizard one, Kalos. I'd imagine they will repeat them again in future. They didn't have it yet, and when I got the event was over. That's sad. That's sad. I hope they do repeat them. Invader, I literally haven't done the legend request in Scarlet and Violet. I'm not interested in getting the same legis for the 5th time. Yeah, and that's the other thing. There's nothing like special about them either, you know. I mean, you can catch Kubfu in a different Pokeball, but Glastrier, Spectre can do the same, I guess. Well, no, you could get them in. No, because you could catch them in any Pokeball in Sword and Shield, couldn't you? So yeah, that doesn't make any difference. Just Kubfu. DSP is the only Pokemon game I have seen buy one get one free. Yeah, very true. Right, let's get this Solgaleo. I got BDSP and Legends Arceus both for free at a local event. Sick, that is amazing. Both of them for free. That's crazy. Recently, Pokemon Sword Shield at Walmart for $30, but Shield. So Shield was $30 and Sword was $55. That's crazy. Crazy that like one is like, there's nothing wrong with Shield either. At all. It's the selection of legendaries on it. Okay. Have we got it? Moment of truth. Charmeleon, no. No. Okay. Yeah, let's go again. Guess we'll keep that. Same code, everyone. If you want to hop in and join, it would be amazing to have you join us. I'll just use the same code though, so it'll be 11551511. And this will give me a chance to maybe catch up with chat. I thought the Pro Controller was going bad, but I didn't have it completely plugged into the charger. Tony. I had to pay full price for all of the Switch titles, even for Let's Go, which I bought last year. Wow. Yeah, Let's Go is definitely one that I've noticed has never come down in price. It's always been like really expensive, and I always find that the Eevee version is more expensive than the Pikachu, which again is a bit like the Sword and Shield one. A Pangoro. I hope they repeat them like one weekend, a bunch are back, but if you already got the Mightiest Mark the first time, a little bonus. Yeah, that would be nice, right? I think that would be a nice way to make sure that everyone's got them. I think they would probably do like more inclined to do that if they do have some like importance down the line where the Mightiest Mark Pokemon, you know, have a role to play with anything that they might add. I'm talking here, and it's like probably more than likely we don't get any more extra Scarlet and Violet content, which is kind of sad to think that, but it'd be nice to think we are going to get something down the line, but you never know. Still full price at $60. Crazy, John. It's a good game. I don't know if Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee's a $60 game though. That is so expensive. There's not a great route here. Yeah, but some of us don't have those legendaries yet. But I do get it. That is true, Danny. I mean, they have a story way written into Scarlet and Violet with the time machine. They could do a room in Area Zero to call legendaries, mythicals to the room, chance to be shiny. Yeah, that is that's a really good point. Like they could just ignore the fact that they've got them out in the overworld with Snacksworth, and they could just basically do that and kind of rewrite the wrong almost, you know, and just put it in a DLC. Yeah, put a time machine in Area Zero that you can use. You have to collect some in-game items and then you can use it and just, yeah, have that increased shiny chance. Like an online terror raid facility that you can do, but there's a good chance of getting the shiny. Remember folks, while they make happy-go-lucky games that make you think they're wholesome, Nintendo absolutely hates its customers and fans. Riley killing me over here. So true though. Hit the nail on the head, Riley. What did I do without these comments and this humor? I love it. I love it, mate. Pangoro is also a really good one against Lunala. Yeah, Pangoro is a solid option. This is a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Enjoy a support group. Take a seat and let it out, everyone. Yeah, just vent. Just vent. It's fine. It's fine. This is a safe space. No, like, don't get me wrong. I like really enjoy Scarlet and Violet. It's a great game, but that decision, like, especially, it just feels like it could have been so much more, right? If we don't get anything else added to it. So we'll see. Well, I mean, we've only got like 6 days now to wait to know, because I think if the Pokemon Presents happens and we don't get anything added to Scarlet and Violet DLC wise, then we know it's done. So, but we'll wait and see. Cristobal, we need more Legend games. I had the best experience playing Pokemon with the Legends Arceus since Red, Blue in the 90s. Yeah, I am exactly the same. I would love a new Legends game. I think a lot of us would. Like, so enjoyable. And just a little bit different as well, to kind of fill a gap before Gen 10 comes out. I really loved the Legends games so much, so I would love to see a Legends, Unova, Legends Johto return. It'd be like, it would be a great moment on Pokemon Day. Be very fulfilling, very satisfying if we get that. That'd be definitely on my wish list as well. Area Zero expansion was kind of a letdown. Yeah, we need the official Area Zero expansion. That's what we need. Out of the top of question, do you know any good Pokemon TCG stores in London? Oof. Not off the top of my head, but I do know people that play TCG and live in London, so I could ask them for you, and then hopefully have an answer for you for the next stream. Let me see. I'll make a note of it to I'm just gonna open some people's DMs now, and then I'm gonna message them after TCG in London, because I'm sure there's some good ones they would recommend for sure. Can we, as coaching going to be useful? Coaching's probably going to be useful here. Yeah, so I'll find out. Tyranitar or Conkeldurr, who would you choose as your bodyguard? Tyranitar every time. Every time. Not even it's not even, I don't even need to think about it. Every time. Open world story minus no legendary shinies. Horrible graphical glitches. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why like everyone's probably like, okay, we don't mind if we take a bit more time between now and Gen 10 just to get it smooth, running fine, everything that you want running for it, you know. Let's go for that big fat hammer arm. I love the guys. I love his content. I think his content is very, very enjoyable. Great. I've been an avid watcher for many years. And I was in London last year and we had so much trouble finding cards. We got some at Treasure Planet in the end, but most stuff was sold out. That's rough. Yeah, I'm not really too sure with places in London. You know, if you are going to EUIC though, a good place will be the pop-up Pokemon store in at the event, because they've confirmed there's going to be a pop-up Pokemon shop at EUIC, and they will have all the cards, and then we'll keep them restocked for the entire weekend, you know, so you're going to be able to pick up TCG very easily there. They will have an absolute boatload. You know, they made sure of it even at EUIC when when Worlds was in London, even when there was like a shortage of cards at that time, you know, you were able to pick up like pretty much most things at that event, which was nice, you know. So yeah, but I will ask and let you know. Finally finished my global challenge team. I'm gonna get crushed, but it will be fun, I think. Muffin, what is the team? Oh, you were gonna keep it under wraps. Pleased to hear you finished it though. I'm excited to hear how you do, and you'll not get crushed. I think you'll do good. I gotta make my leaf green global challenge team in game. That's gonna be fun. I will get crushed. Unlike you, I will 100% get crushed using that team. Because people, when I go on the ladder, are gonna just assume, oh, this is gonna be a free win. This is like someone's brought their in-game team, and it's like, yeah, I feel like I need to go under a different alt with that team. You like single-handedly carried this Scarlet and Violet hype season. Hot take, I know. Nah, I agree with you, you know. I think he does, and I think he's doing like so much. Like his content is so like, you can't. I really like Matt as well, HTV. I really enjoy Matt's content. Again, I've watched Matt for a long time, so I really enjoy Matt's content. Tyranitar Tubes, but both of them, between them, you know, they do a lot of great content to get that hype building for, like, you know, whatever we've got coming for Pokemon Day, for Scarlet and Violet, especially the DLCs, you know. But Tyranitar Tube with the theories, he delves real deep into stuff as well, and the community obviously getting in touch with them, email and things like that helps with all of those theories and just getting your mind ticking. But I could talk about that sort of stuff for hours. I love it all. It's the theory side of it is really good, and I enjoy it a lot. How many more streams do you think it will take to get the shiny Registeel? Forever. I have no idea. I feel like it's never gonna shine. We're nearly at like max odds now. I think we're pretty close to like full odds in resets. But I want to say this stream, but it's probably going to be another 1 or 2. Dean, they should have Koraidon and Miraidon in the next Legends game, where you can get if you have Scarlet or Violet save file, kind of like Manphy and Legends Arceus. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That would be a really good way to do it. That would be a nice, like, little touch. Ethan just got shiny Alpha Octillery. No way. That is such a crazy shiny to get. Congrats, mate. That's amazing. I am stoked for you. That is a great shiny. Amazing. I always, when I fly over that thing, I'm like, please be gold. Please be gold. Such a good shiny. And Tony going for an offensive Glamora team. Nice. I love that. Glamora is such a good shout at the moment. I really do. I think it's a great option. I'm taking it. You're going with the Power Herb. And Meteor Beam. Best set, I think. You're on the Leaf Green team. That's exciting. That's the plan. I think we'll do it. Yeah. I feel like I got to. I think it was such a good suggestion. It would be kind of fun to run it in the global challenge. Like, I don't need to take it seriously, so we can have a little bit of fun with it. And if I do want to take one really seriously, there'll be one more in like 3 weeks time, so that will be the final global challenge this season. So yeah, I can do that one a bit more seriously, so we got room to have a bit of fun, you know. No, we'll keep Pan. I can tell you, it's Porygon 2, Iron Hands, Metagross, Amoonguss, Blood Moon, and Empoleon. Not the best, but some Pokemon I always want to use. It sounds pretty solid, mate. Very solid Pokemon. Nice high BSTs, so very good, mate. I'm looking forward to hearing how you do. How long is this mix if you're playing? Or do you have a couple of tracks lined up? Dan, this is no, so this is Glitch X City's live stream radio. So that's I put that on, and I occasionally drop in and drop a donor to support the streams and stuff like that, because their content, yeah, so they just, it's all their tracks that they've created, I believe, and then it's just on a continuous loop, so it's really easy. All the tracks are chill as well, so it's a really nice, yeah, really nice way to just kind of, I guess, help them and have nice tracks on as well that aren't copyright infringed, you know, so, or at least infringing any copyright with it. I can't believe you got that Gen 2 shiny Celebi, Lee. What a beauty. I know, Riley. Crazy. I'm just annoyed that I can't bring it into Scarlet and Violet. I like literally spent like 4 days duping those in Crystal and then trading them up to Pokemon Home, just to realize after I traded them into Pokemon Home that I couldn't trade them into Scarlet and Violet. And then with the DLC updates, I was like, oh yeah, they're not, yeah, Celebi's not here. I did it all, so I was like, I was so hype. I was like, we got it. We can start doing a giveaway to everyone. It's gonna be really hype. It's gonna be fun. And then like, they're locked in my Pokemon Home until we get a game. Like, you know, I could do it in Sword and Shield, but I feel like we'll wait till we've got it in a newer game, and then we'll do it. We'll do it. But yeah, that was way under odds as well. This is like Registeel's like payback for that, because yeah, we got that Celebi way under odds. The best Pokemon player. Professor Oak. Too kind, my friend. Too kind. I wish I was. Be nice if I was, really. But I appreciate the support. I do. Any Power Herb with Tornadus, Tailwind, support, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, Ushdark, and Agapomor. A very solid team. Nice. Yeah. You'll do well with that, Tony. And you'll have a lot of fun along the way. Because Glamora is just so crazy, and people just let it get set up, and there's not much, you know. I think if you lead wrong against it, it's so hard to come back from, especially in a best of one. Batista, how are you doing? I hope you're well, having a great day, and managed to get the shiny after my 6th Dynamax adventure, and the time that I got it was on a reset. Wow, that is very nice. Congrats on the shiny though. That's awesome. Carlos, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. You might have come in at the best time when we are just about, hopefully, to get the Solgaleo. Shiny Applin video, FK, and watching stream at the same time. Thank you so much. I hope the video is useful, and if you are going after the shiny Applin, I hope you have a lot of luck and get it nice and quick. Can be a bit of a like an annoying shiny hunt. Like sometimes it appears very quickly, like within 1 or 2 sandwiches, but I've had it before where the Applin took about 6 or 7 sandwiches before the shiny popped up in the tree. But it's a nice easy one where you can have other stuff kind of going on in the background, because it is AFK, so you don't really need to pay too much attention to it. Right, can we get the knockout this time round? Bug buzz. Does a Flygon not have earth power? Oh, please don't knock out. Okay, I don't think it has. If we hung on. Just need the Marowak Pangoro. Clean this up. Right, Marowak, it's all down to you. Don't miss a Bonmarang. Excellent. There we go. The only shiny I really want is Poipole. Yeah, Poipole is a very nice shiny. Very cool shiny. Ultra Sun and Moon, you can get it, can't you? Because you can reset for it. Been played BDSP for a while though. Kalos fan. BDSP is such a great. I am a huge BDSP fan. We did talk about it earlier though. I think it's like it is one of those things where, you know, they did miss a lot of the platinum stuff out of it, which could have made it a bit better. But overall, it's a really good one. Hunting a shiny Landorus, but I'm quite a bit over odds on that. I think I've done maybe 150 Dino. Wow, 150 DYNAMAX Adventure resets. Wow, still no luck on it. Really hope you get it soon, mate. I really do. That's a crazy amount of resets. Okay, so no Marowak, no Hitmonlee, no Rabombi, and no Solgaleo. Sad. Okay, well, good job, team. I think that is going to be it for tonight, friends. I am going to call it a day there, just to save my throat from collapsing on myself, because it's already pretty sore and I can feel this spray wearing off. So being the second stream of the day, we'll call it a day there. But it's been an amazing stream tonight. Thank you so much to everyone that's come out and hung out. It's been really cool hanging out with you all, sharing our ideas, getting excited about Pokemon Day. It's been very, very fun. I've had a blast with you all, so I just need to say a huge thank you to you all. If you're around tomorrow afternoon for the Nintendo Partner Showcase, we'll be streaming it on the channel, so come by. We'll be streaming earlier on, but we'll be doing our Leaf Green playthrough earlier on in the day. So if you're about for that and you want to see the end part of that Nuzlocke, then come join us. That will be great to have you there and see us finally get that done, so we can move on to do the shiny Deoxys hunt on the channel, which is going to be very exciting. But yeah, after that we're going to jump in to do the Nintendo Showcase Direct, which is going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully you get some spicy news with it as well, which would be good. So we'll at least get an idea of what games we're going to be getting for the Switch in its last year, or at least what we think is going to be its last year, so that'll be good. So if you're about tomorrow, it'll be great to see you there. If not, I'll hopefully catch you on our next stream. So we'll probably stream tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, we will stream Thursday evening. Hopefully there might be a raid that night, but we'll have to wait and see if something gets announced. But if not, I will see you then. So take care of yourselves, friends. More importantly than anything, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Just take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in our next stream or next video on the channel. Thanks again so much for the support, and I'll see you all again very soon. Till then, friends, bye bye.